these tips help you come up with a game plan for your finances.
Hi, I'm John.
And I'm David.
We're the Debt-Free Guys and hosts of the Queer Money Podcast. We became known as the Debt-Free Guys after paying off $51,000 in credit card debt.
We've been together for 18 years, married for 4. We now live fabulously, not fabulously broke, and we help others do the same.
We both got into debt because we both came from times, families, and places when it wasn't okay to be gay, and we carried all that baggage with us into adulthood. And as many Americans do, we numbed ourselves to whatever pain we were feeling at that time with shopping. So we were buying things we didn't need with money we didn't have.
So how did we start paying our debt off? Of course, we needed a plan. And the very first step of that plan was to figure out where we were spending our money. So I took a look at every single penny that we were spending over the previous year.
Our biggest outlier is one that many Americans struggle with, and that was our dining out and grocery budget. So we realized we had to become super meticulous with our grocery shopping, buying items that were either on sale or with a coupon or ideally both. We didn't stop going out to eat altogether, but we dialed that back so we had that much more money we could funnel towards our credit card debt.
One of the other tips we used when we were paying off our debt is called money chunking. We've all sat down, ate the whole pint of ice cream in one sitting, and then wished we had more later. We do the exact same thing with our paychecks. We get it, we spend it all, and oftentimes that means we end up using our credit cards. So instead of doing that, what we would do is we would chunk out our paychecks so that we had specific amounts of money set aside for very specific categories. We weren't tempted then to start using our credit cards.
Another favorite tip of ours is what we call NSE. This was actually inspired by our time watching Rachael on the Food Network when she would talk about her EVOO. And NSE stands for not so expensive. As we age or as our incomes increase, most of us experience lifestyle creep. What we could do for $20 at one time suddenly costs $60. And so we realized that if we got more strategic with how we spent our money, we would have that much more money that we could save and put towards our credit card debt. Wine, clothing, travel, and even dining out. You can still appreciate and enjoy the things that you like, but finding slightly cheaper alternatives will help you stretch your dollars further.
One of the tips that we used when paying off our credit card debt was send it before you spend it. We've all been there. Paycheck comes rolling in, we see that balance in our account, we get excited, and what do? We go out and have fun. Then the bills start rolling in, and we switch to using our credit cards. When that money comes in, make sure you send it, whether it's to bills or credit cards, pay that off first. Then you know exactly how much money you can have fun with.
And then finally, we created our Debt Lasso method. The Debt Lasso method comes down to 5 steps. The first is to commit to not using your credit cards anymore. Commit to a specific dollar amount you'll send to your credit card balances every single month. Step 2 is to trim. With that committed balance you'll send to your credit card every single month, you can pay off a couple of credit cards in the first month or two and get some quick wins under your belt.
Step 3 is the lasso portion, bringing as many of those credit cards into as few locations as possible and driving the interest rate down as close to 0 as you can get it. The 4th step is to automate. A lot of folks miss their credit card payments and other bills because they forget about them. So automate as many bills as you can so that you don't miss them. And then the 5th step is to monitor. You want to make sure all of that is happening every month, but also when you pay off a credit card, you want to shift the payment from that credit card over to those other credit cards.
We hope these tips help you come up with a game plan for your finances.
So that you can live your most fabulous life too.